Chapter 12 of Australian Legendary Tales Folklore. This is a LibriVox recording. LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Australian Legendary Tales Folklore by Mrs. K. Langloh Parker. Chapter 12. The Mayamah. The blacks had all left their camp and gone away to attend Bora. Nothing was left in the camp but one very old dog, too old to travel. After the blacks had been gone about 3 days, one night came their enemies, the Gooeys, intending to surprise them and kill them. Painted in all the glory of their war paint came the Gooeys, their hair tied in top knots and ornamented with feathers and kangaroo's teeth. Their waywahs of paddy, melon, and kangaroo rat skins cut in strips round their waists were new and strong, holding firmly some of their boomerangs and wagurahs, which they had stuck through them. But prepared as they were for conquest, they found only a deserted camp containing naught but one old dog. They asked the old dog where the blacks were gone, but he only shook his head. Again and again they asked him, and again he only shook his head. At last some of the blackfellows raised their spears and their morillas or nulla-nullas, saying, "If you don't tell us where the blacks are gone, we shall kill you." Then spoke the old dog, saying only, "Gone to the Bora." And as he spoke, every one of the Gooeys and everything they had with them was turned to stone, even the waywahs around their waist, the top knots on their heads, and their spears in their hands, even these turned to stone. And when the blacks returned to their camp long afterwards, when the Bora was over, and the boys, who had been made young men, gone out into the bush to undergo their novitiate, each with his solitary guardian, then saw the blacks, their enemies, the Gooeys, standing around their old camp as if to attack it. But instead of being men of flesh, they were men of stone. They, their weapons, their waywahs, and all that belonged to them, stone. And at that place are to be found stones or Mayamahs of great beauty, striped and marked and coloured as were the men painted. And the place of the Mayamah is on one of the mounts near Beamery. End of chapter 12.